morning. Welcome to Tuesday in the Triangle. Today I'm here with Jenni Snider of Snider Law. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So we're going to talk about a hot topic in law and real estate that has to do with foundational planning. So can you shed a little light on what that is and what we need to be prepared for?
Yeah, so foundational planning is sort of what everyone needs to get in place as a start. So we all need foundational planning, right? I've had people call me and say, oh, my business was just valued at $5 million. I finally have enough for an estate plan. And the truth is you have enough for an estate plan when you turn 18, because now nobody has legal authority to help you if something happens to you, right? So when people say I need a will, it's like, well, you need a plan, right? We need to think about, what will happen if you're incapacitated, if you're in an accident, who can be there to make medical decisions for you, financial decisions for you, without having to go through the court process, right? We call that guardianship, very public, time consuming, versus already having that set up. So that's part of foundational planning, is thinking about incapacity planning. And then, of course, basic death planning. So a will, people ask about a will versus a revocable living trust, which is considered a probate avoidance tool. Probate is that process of winding down your affairs after you pass, because when you pass, nobody can be you legally and financially out in the world. And that power of attorney that you have for incapacity stops working the minute you die. And so that's, probate, whether you have a will or not. And so what a revocable living trust is, and it's still considered foundational planning, because it's sort of a fiction. It's the idea of instead of carrying all your stuff, you pack it in a suitcase, and that's what that's doing to avoid probate, but also has some incapacity benefits as well. And so that's what foundational planning is deciding, am I going to go with a will-based plan? Am I going to enhance that by adding that revocable living trust? What's the opposite of foundational planning is advanced planning. And that's where we're actually solving for a problem. So not just making sure that we have our ducks in a row and the people that can help us, but let's solve for a problem of either asset protection or tax problems. So that would be added as an additional layer. So everyone, including Warren Buffett and all the billionaire friends that we have, they all still need that foundational planning.
Okay. So for someone that may be watching this that has no real idea of how to get started, what would you recommend them do?
Get educated, I think, is the number one thing. I run a very education-based practice where I actually offer a 2-hour meeting with me, and I waive the fee so long as someone does the online questionnaire in advance. And that's so that they can actually get the education specific to them, where we talk about everyone they love, everything they have, and go from there and get the education to see what do I own? How do I own it? Does my family know how to access it? And really getting organized to see, do they need a will? Do they need a trust? It is not up to me or another attorney to tell someone what they need. It's to educate so that someone can make that decision eyes wide open.
That's
what's
great.
Best for them.
And where would you go to fill out this questionnaire?
Well, you get on my calendar, and then it gets sent to you. So the website's drafterlegacy.com. There's a way to get on my calendar for a 15-minute call. That's really to avoid phone tag. People are welcome to call the office, but really to avoid phone tag, I call you on time, and we go over kind of what it looks like for you and if it makes sense for you to come in and talk to me. Once that appointment is made, that's when the questionnaire goes out. And it's password protected, encrypted. I think the company has won cybersecurity awards. That's important to me. I still don't ask for account numbers or socials. It's important just for me to know sort of what somebody has to get that advice. The advice part is where the value is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if you're questioning what your next step is in your planning process for foundational planning, reach out to Jenni and her firm. They'd be happy to help you. Again, draftyourlegacy.com. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. I can put you in touch with her. I do hope you have a great day on purpose.